Hey guys, Sam Sexton here with another video for you guys. This one's going to be about how to make gold with TradeSkillMaster in World of Warcraft. That's TradeSkillMaster. So we're going to get straight into this one. Obviously, you're going to need everything set up. You're going to need your desktop app running and all the add-ons up to date and working. So yeah, let's get straight into this one. Now obviously when I first started playing WoW, this wasn't around, so now that I'm getting back into it, this is a fantastic little app and little add-on for the game. It totally revolutionized the way that I make gold in WoW. So let's get into this one. Now I'm going to hop on to meat deals here. The reason I have so many characters for different stuff is for mailing and inventory purposes. And yeah, we're going to start off by heading over to the mailbox to see what's happened. Now I haven't been on in a few days, so I'm not really sure what's happening, but yeah, we'll go with meat deals to start off with. Now TSM will streamline your mail experience as well, so you can just open all mail, you can open all the things you've sold, the things you bought, all the expired items, or you can just open them all. I'm going to open them all here. Now obviously meat deals, there's different ways you can do auctioning. So you can buy and resell, you can invest, you can manipulate markets, you can just use it to sell things on your tune. So we picked up a whole bunch of meat here from the mailbox, and we're going to go over here to the auctioneer. Now what I'm first going to do, now meats, here's the thing with meats, I don't really like investing in meats unless there's a really good deal. So all I do is start a post scan. So what this is basically doing is everything that I have in my inventory, it is searching for, and I set parameters within TradeSkillMaster, or TSM for short, in terms of posting things. So you can see here there's a few things, you know, not enough items in bags, cheapest auction below min price. So for me, if an item is below, in certain groups, for this one it's 74.5 or 75%. If that's 75% below the market average, I will not post it. And these things, not enough items in bags, really speaks for themselves. Now there's just two things I can put up here, the bare flanks, so go ahead and do that. Post that up. Now you can set a macro to post a little quicker, although with meat deals it's a fairly inactive account, because to be honest there's not too much money in meat and I don't really waste my time with it, but it's a good place to start, and it allows me not to have my inventory get clogged up, because anything that's worth something on my main account I will sell. So we'll go across here to leather deals now. So I'm going to quickly now on this account show you some of my groups that I have set up. So just /TSM. So here are some of my groups. You know, I've got my primals, I've got different things from Darkmoon Fair, mining materials, etc, etc. And I'm not going to show you how to set this one up. I'm just going to go through basically what I'm running. Operations. The brackets 1 means stacks of 1, stacks of 20, etc. And obviously my mailing, where all this stuff goes to, and yeah, some of the operations that I'm running, you know, this sort of stuff. The min price is what I was talking about before. Maximum price, it just won't post, and it won't undercut if it's 150% above the average, and this is the average that I'm taking it from. So it's a bunch of different things. If you don't understand this is okay. That's all fine. I'm basically not going to do the setup side of things. I'm just going to show you how easy it can be to make a bit of gold, in case you're a bit skeptical about it, or just want to know how. I'll show you what I do to make my gold. So here we are, we're just getting a whole heap of leather back that has expired, and you can see it all coming in down here. So we got a bit of stuff to sell. Now I personally like spending money to make money. Specifically leather is great. I do like leather. Meat isn't, as I said, as great, but whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Now there's also a cool little feature here. It will ask me to reload my UI, and that way I don't have to wait for my inbox to update in 20 seconds, which is really handy if I just want to sit here and just collect everything straight up, which I do. Now you'll be able to see here, up here, I've got some gold to collect, I've got expired, so that's going to come up here. Now I'm going to move this up here so you can just see what some of these things are selling for. Now TSM will log everything that you buy and everything that you sell, the average price of both of those, and the minimum and max price of both of those. Also, when you hover your mouse over an item, it will tell you a bunch of stuff. For example, here, thick leather, I buy on average for 1 gold and I sell for 2 gold, and that's over about 300 different things. So as you can see, I'm just buying this stuff, I'm not putting it onto my account. I've bought 304 and sold 303, so that's not bad. It also has a whole heap of stats. You're more than welcome to look into that. Min buyout, average daily sold is a great one, because why would I put up 800 thick leather if only on average it's selling 200? You're just wasting money there. So anyway, we sold a little bit of leather here, which is very good. Now that is all done. Now with leather, instead of going in and auctioning straight away, I like to do one thing, and I'm going to show you what it is, and it can make you a shit ton of money. So I'm going to shop in my leather group. Now groups essentially are just a collection of items. So, it'll have like the thick leather, the heavy leather, light leather, all of that stuff in this group. And basically I'm just in the shopping tab and I'm looking at the prices for all the things in my leather group. Now there's not that many, it won't take too long, it's fairly streamlined, and I'll show you how to make a lot of money with it. This is where it really helps to do this. So over here you can see the percentage of the max price. 100% is the normal price. We can already see a lot of good deals. Now I won't touch things like Arctic fur generally, because only 5 sell a day, as you can see. Same with cleft hoof leather, I don't really waste my time with that stuff. Now it's finished scanning here, so what I will look at is Borean leather, because it sells 231 a day. Now there's not too many auctions on here, so I'm going to buy all of them except this one here. So I'm going to buy this one out at 44%, and I'm pretty sure you're already able to tell what I'm going to do next. Now obviously this is going to take a while because this guy's put up stacks of 1 and there's 174, but that's okay because I have the macro built in and I can just scroll instead of clicking all these, and there we go, it makes it nice and easy. So as I was saying, you can tell what I'm going to do here. I'm going to buy these at low and sell at high. So it's a pretty relatively simple idea. I'm just showing you the process and what I personally do to make a bit of coin in the game. The best part is anybody can do this. I've started with 50 gold on some of my characters and built it up to 30,000 gold in a week or two. It's not too difficult. You can buy your WoW token, you can play for free, and it doesn't take too much of your time. I post my auctions in 12-hour increments. The reason I do that is because I don't want to waste money listing things for the listing cost for 48 hours. If the market fluctuates or does something weird, then I've wasted a lot of money. If I do it 12 hours, that's good. But that's good for me because I can do that, and that's okay with my time schedule in life. Some people like to do 24 hours because they can only be on every now and then to play. So I'm going to buy out this one here. We're nearly done here, folks. Buy these. And then we're going to leave this 179% one because I'm not going to waste my time with that. Now you'll see that it drops down to here now. So the only Borean leather that you can buy is at this price right now. As you can sell, 231 per day gets sold. This is going to be easy to shift this leather. As you can see, my sold average is 1 gold and 28 silvers. I just bought heaps of them for 45 silvers. So I'll quickly check out medium hide. Won't really waste my time there. War bear leather, same thing. Light leather, I mean, we'll have a quick look at it. I'll definitely buy this because I just buy these 2 auctions here, and then the next one is 121 max price. Hopefully you're following along. I'm not going to dumb it down too much because I think that if you are smart enough to set this up, you're smart enough to know what I'm saying here. So I'll have a look at the rugged leather. You know what, I'll only buy this one, but I'll still make profit off of it, and leave the 89 one as the lowest price there. Thick leather, I'll have a quick look at. I mean, some say yes, some say no. I say yes because I'm a bit of a gambler in the sense, and I know this stuff will sell eventually. Anyway, so that's all for my shopping, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my mailbox, and I'm going to collect all this leather, and then we're going to go and post it all up. Now, there's a lot of great features in TradeSkillMaster. You can have, if I go to TSM groups, which I won't right now because it's taking all the stuff I've just bought and putting it into my inventory. You can go to TSM groups and you can set up the program to automatically mail certain groups to certain characters. So for instance, I go to TSM groups, it'll automatically send any leather to leather deals at the press of 1 button, and it saves a shitload of time. It's really, really handy to have. This one's bugged out a little bit, so I'll just take that. That sometimes happens to me. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's not a great annoyance. Some of the advantages of TSM would be that it's very quick. It's very quick to post hundreds of items, and you don't have to sit there and go back and forth as you would with, say, Auctioneer, Auctionator, the default auction house. It's a lot more streamlined. Now, we're just picking up all this mail now. Obviously, it's annoying that we bought 175 stacks, 1 each, so it's going to take a little bit, but I'm just showing you guys the gist of it. And, you know, it's best to watch somebody doing this stuff than trying to figure it out yourself, reading a guide in text, or likewise. I found the most valuable stuff and things to watch are YouTube videos on this sort of stuff, because naturally I'm not very good with maths. Naturally, I didn't study hard for maths, so all of this stuff is relatively difficult for me to do based off reading a guide, say on a forum. But watching other YouTubers and their setup videos is incredibly beneficial. Now, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a setup video. There's lots of content out there for TSM, which is very underutilized. So yeah, get onto that. Now, we're nearly done here, folks. Getting all of our leather. As you can see, it's just coming in. And I'll show you in a second how much profit can be made off what we just did. It probably took us 5 minutes. We've been here 5 minutes now, and we can make thousands of gold doing this. It's a beautiful day today, actually. Went for a walk on the beach this morning. Finished up work for the week. Beautiful. Thought I'd sit down and make a YouTube video. So all of this stuff is now in the inventory, or should be very soon, and we'll go and post it up and go from there. Now, the thing is with TSM is it can be tricky to set up, but once you have it all set up, it just goes. It goes beautifully. So we'll go into the auctioning tab here, and then we'll go to leather. Start post scan. As I said before, anything that it isn't enough items in bags, it's not even going to waste time scanning for. Now, the advantage, here's the coolest part, alright? The advantage is, with Auctioneer and Auctionator, you personally have to scan the auction house yourself, which can take hours depending on your connection. I'm from Australia and I play on US servers, so it never worked for me to scan. My game would cut out and crash and do all kinds of ridiculous stuff. My latency would go to 3000 or whatever. This, with TSM, it will scan it and do it all for you, so you can just sit back and do what is enjoyable. So that is the posting part. So we have 96 auctions here. Now these, as I said before, these brackets indicate the stacks. So I will be posting some items in stacks of 100 and possibly even 200. So here's a 101. Min price is 85%. So we're just going to post all this up. Again, macro with the scroll wheel. Makes it super easy. Don't have to click 96 times, just scrolling up. Makes it very easy. So we're just confirming all these auctions. And we'll see how much profit we'll make here. Some people have told me that they do this in the morning. They set a post scan up while they're making breakfast, just before they're making breakfast, and then just before they leave their house, they post everything and turn the computer off. It's that easy. Now we have 1,021 gold worth of auctions with all this stuff. Our inventory is now pretty thin, and yeah, that's all up in the auctions now, as you can see. Perfect. And that's all there is to it, guys. I mean, I'll just log out and log into perhaps fish deals, for instance. Now fish deals, there's again not much money to be made off fish. There are certain fish that will sell for a killing. You just got to figure out what those ones are. The only other tip that I can really give you guys is know your market. Only be selling and reselling and buying things and products and items that you know well yourself. I stay away from stuff that I don't know very well. I don't personally know gems that well. I don't know a lot of items well, but I do know leather. I know mining, and I've been well equipped to deal with those sort of products for years and years and years. However, do take chances. Sometimes you're going to lose money taking a chance, but it's the price you pay for education. You know, it's got to cost something, right? So that's some advice that I would give you. There's plenty of threads out there that will teach you about really good selling products and really bad selling products, what to get involved with, what not to, and you can just go from there. But anyway, that is the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you want to know how to set up TradeSkillMaster, there are plenty of people out there that will be willing to do that for you in a video. If you would like me to do it in a video, let me know and I can totally hook you guys up with that. It's not as complicated as it seems. When setting up, it can be frustrating. It took me a while to do, but once I got it done, I was like, wow, this is really easy. Saves me a bunch of time now. It's enjoyable. I love it. It's something that I really, really love. So take that into consideration. My name is Sam. Take that into consideration if you'd like. If not, that's cool. But thank you very much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.